Today we'll be testing for the presence of copper. This is the sample we'll be using, and distilled water has been poured into the sample, as you can see. Sample plus H2O water. What we obtained is that the sample dissolved to form a light blue solution. Look at it, light blue solution formed. So what we now have is, we are now going to have sample plus H2O plus sodium hydroxide to see what happens. Now we check. This is our sodium hydroxide. We want to test for the presence of copper, Cu2+. So if we pour in sodium hydroxide into this sample and we obtain a dark blue precipitate, if we obtain a blue precipitate, then we will suspect copper. Actually, the precipitate must be a blue precipitate before we suspect copper, Cu2+. Now we check. Now we put this in, you see what happens when we pour in sodium hydroxide NaOH into the sample to obtain a blue precipitate. So we have this, I'm pouring this in, can you see?
Wow.
So a dark blue precipitate is formed. So this blue precipitate that is formed shows you the presence of Cu2+ copper. So while I obtained this precipitate, I now write down my observation. Sample plus H2O plus NaOH. My observation will now be this blue precipitate formed. Cu2+ present. Now, for us to confirm the tests, we have to add ammonia to this precipitate.
Okay.
Now, this precipitate, if this precipitate formed dissolved to give us a dark blue solution, then copper is confirmed. Now we check. This is ammonia. So we pour in ammonia here. If it dissolves to give us a dark blue solution, that means Cu2+ is confirmed. This is ammonia. I just poured the ammonia substance into this container. If I pour it here, it will definitely give us a dark blue solution. So if we obtain a dark blue solution, that means Cu2+ is confirmed. This is how we confirm the test. Now we check out what happens. So looking at this, you can see that a dark blue solution is formed at the top of the test tube. So since we have a dark blue solution formed, that means Cu2+ is highly present. You can see a dark solution formed. Okay, a dark solution is formed. So this dark solution that is formed shows you the complete presence of Cu2+. So we now have sample plus H2O plus NaOH plus ammonia. We have precipitate dissolves to form a dark blue solution. Cu2+ is confirmed. So this is how we test for. Here, remember in this column, why I left this column vacant is because I have not actually known the sample, because it can be any sample. Any sample can be soluble. Okay, so we can now say that sample is a soluble salt. So the sample is a soluble salt. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Remember, I still remember your brother, Square Okeke.